this is possible and how that short-term style. I'd like to talk a little bit about our national campaign to keep growth in business. More specifically, the ChristWreath and how it's now important. Not only be able to create jobs here in Florida, but also hopefully throughout the United States. I think as well, all really aware, secularism has been extremely successful in diminishing the presence of Christ in Christians, along with the American atheist association. A number of years ago, my church, a church called lamenting how all we seem to see at Christmas is symbols of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and Santa, but those new Christmas symbols that we're losing the true meaning of Christmas. And what I was talking, facing to them was the Christ that we discuss in them. And the great that is a beautiful Christmas night. Why don't we take the cross, the universal symbol of Christ, the beautiful Christmas wreath, combine it together for the Christmas? Most Christians place a ground wreath on their door. Now, how many Christians place the Christ wreath as a true symbol of the community of Christmas, the birth of the Christ child? The birth of Jesus, Mary and Joseph, which created the first Christian family. And it's from this first Christian family that we have all received our names. But it's also a symbol of our trial in Christianity, the symbol of religious freedom. There's 200 million Christians in the United States. If only 10% are to embrace the meaning, the mission of the Christ wreath, that's 20 million Christ wreaths. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we got to make 20 million Christian symbols to place on our homes throughout the United States? Wouldn't it be wonderful that we're sending billions of dollars to China and manufacture our Christmas products from our Christmas holiday, that we make this a made in the USA product? 2 years ago, the application of very recently, ChristWreath was awarded a design patent by the United States and trademark office. So this now makes it possible for us to make this a made in the USA product. So for the ChristWreath is this. This is what we have received the patent for, and this is the symbol that we would like to see spread throughout the United States in many forms. The first, of course, is the beautiful ChristWreath that I made up. Others will give you the symbol of the ChristWreath to show your pride in Christianity. We have big teams, international league teams, baseball teams, football teams, with supporters show their effort. Sometimes one of the biggest teams in the United States, the Christian team, show your pride in Christianity with a baseball team. And this leads to another of what the ChristWreath is supposed to do in this job. The job that the Indian State College Entrepreneurship Institute is working with us, helping to create this business. I'm pleased that St. Anastasia, Knights of Columbus, is working with us to help market the ChristWreath through community. The state of Florida, Knights of Columbus, have started. And we're truly glad that Pastor Banks has now accepted the challenge of the ChristWreath. Pastor, we're excited about the project, to the project, so innovation. Some of the things that we're really looking at and focusing in on is really Christian values about holiday season. First, like Christmas, also Christian faith. Found in Christians, a little quickly, and what those values to be transferred to our children. I think that it's actually going to say the job situation, here in the country, we are native jobs, and what better way than to start producing jobs right here for years, with the child doing the same thing in different are successful here, we can then take that same role of job creation to other challenged communities throughout the United States. Some of the products as a part of the long-term free contribution to support this mission and to help create jobs. For a $25 donation, we have a Christmas ornament for the First Christian Child. For a $50 donation, we have a wonderful ChristWreath hat with the symbol of a ChristWreath. For a $100 donation, we have a beautiful ChristWreath, which will be delivered to your home. For a $500 donation, we have the wonderful lamp in our district lamp. Things are going through all of us that are not in order. As through this tournament of those times of year, for myself, my wife, my son, my grandson, we always have wonderful times at birthday. Well, December 25th is a birthday that is trying to be pushed out of society. So this year, we look forward to see this matter as a Christmas invitation to the biggest birthday party ever given to me. And it's a very simple statement, but very poignant. Merry Christmas. It's my birthday. December 25th. Come join the celebration. RSVPJesus.org. And that is also our website. Please go to RSVPJesus.org or ChristWreath.com where we will have more information about our mission. What we're looking for is your help and our message. If you can consider, please come on board and give us support by spreading this wonderful message. The message can be done on Facebook, on Twitter, through emails, and just spreading the good word. So we have as the pastor said, we have a two-edged sword. We have a wonderful mission to keep Christ in justice, reestablish and rebirth Christian values throughout the United States, and at the same time, let us create jobs. And we're going to use Scripture as a model. And if we can effectively do this here, we would make the same model throughout the United States and help challenge communities to be in jobs. So, Merry Christmas. It's my birthday. Come join the celebration.